Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Back to LGE people, and today we are going to be covering gaming, particularly the game Marvel Avengers by Square Enix. So starting with the game's story, it's a good story. Like, you get to play as a Marvel hero, you really feel like you're this awesome superhero who's part of the Avengers. Okay, I loved playing as Cap. I had a lot of people who enjoyed playing as Thor as well. Just a lot of people. Like, almost everyone I played with was playing as Thor. Anyways, so that was fun. Okay, the story was fun. It was engaging. It was pretty good. Like, it wasn't bad. Okay, it was a good Marvel Avengers story. Now, the problem though is the game's endgame. So once you finish the main campaign, which really isn't that long, it took me like a few days, and that's only because I took my time, then you get the endgame content. And in the endgame, everything's basically multiplayer. So grab a friend, start farming. The thing is, there's really not that much variety in things to do. So yeah, you have all these missions to play, but a lot of them are like rinse and repeat, and they even look the same. So if one mission, I go into an AIM laboratory, then I go all the way across the continent of the war table to another area that literally looks like the same laboratory that I just came from in North America. It honestly got old pretty fast, and I think that's where the biggest disappointment laid with the game. I mean, I don't even play it anymore. The beta gave a good testing of it, but overall, once you finish the game, then there's like not that much to do. And I honestly hope that they update that, and then that they bring more content to it, bring more heroes, and not just more heroes, but like a good variety of stuff to do. Because I heard raids were coming in, and that would be fun, like an 8-player raid. I'm not sure what that would do to a person's system, but Division made it work, so why not? But so far, it's just rinse and repeat, and it's not like when you play a looter shoot or like a real looter game like Division 2 or Borderlands, you start noticing there's still variety in the end game, especially Division 2. The end game of that, I've done all the hard content for it. I've done raids multiple times. I just got out of one that went really bad. And there's just stuff to keep you occupied, make a new build. And while those elements are in Avengers, there's just not enough to do after you beat the game. It's immediately rinse and repeat and completely repetitive. Of course, Division's starting to get that way as well, or has been. But it took a while just to get to that point because they invested in their end game. Check the reviews. They even said, hey, there's a more fulfilling end game here. But Avengers, it's like you finish the game. That's it. Just not much else to do but rinse and repeat stuff. I want to do a recap of this to show like, hey, we were excited for the beta, but then the real game came out, which is $60, by the way, that I spent out of my own pocket, and it wasn't worth $60. Like, I'd say 40 at best with that lacking, because it has a good story, but this probably shouldn't have even been done in the fashion of a looter type game, because it's just so repetitive and the same thing the moment the game ends that it's not even interesting to play. Like, maybe for someone younger, but overall, I would definitely say there are better options out there. So I do hope they fix that. As far as new heroes go, I don't even think I maxed out Cap when I started to lose interest. So I think that's something that they should really draw focus to, is improving their end game of the game so that when you start farming and doing stuff, it's actually worth it and interesting and engaging. It's honestly kind of a disappointment because people have been looking forward to a good Marvel Avengers game, and they got it with the story, but then after that, they decided to go the continuation route, which didn't work out too well, or at least how they approached it. And that's like kind of disappointing, honestly. aside from the fact that I spent $60. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you like our content, hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell notification as well, so you get updated on our recent videos, and we will see you guys later.